Hello everybody, and welcome back to some Project Ozone 3. How you guys doing today? I hope you're doing well. I am. So, last episode, we set up our whoop farm. I did go ahead and make our upgrades. We got the efficiency, the rate, the mass, the looting. I have made all the other ones that we have to make. Didn't really take a whole lot of time. Most of this stuff was just getting the books and experience that we needed to do it in that. So not that bad a deal. So we've actually got all of these quests we need to complete. And I'll let this run for a little bit. I'll let it run long enough just for us to get let's go down here. To get the hearts that we need. We got a ton of Draconium. We got a bunch of Dragon's Breath. We got 24 eggs, 20 dragon hearts. So yeah, there's a few more left in here, but this thing is more or less draining as much power as we are generating, pretty much. Let's put some of this stuff away. Generates 6,200 RF tick, and we are only generating at the most, I think it's like 7.8 thousand RF a tick. So yeah, we're kind of at a standstill with that. But like I said, we got everything that we needed from it, and we're good to go. That also means that we have completed another section in our book. It's awesome. We are cutting through a bunch of these quests. So we've got quite a few pages done. We're going to work on another page today. Let's talk about getting into nuclear craft. We're going to do that. It might be an episode or two before we do it, because I'm going to need quite a bit of time to sit and do it. We also got to get into, I got to get some resources together. One of the biggest resources we are going to need for it is copper. And we're kind of low on copper. Got copper seeds. We can do all that. So I'll be doing some resource getting and gathering off camera. I'd also like to go to the deep dark and get, we're going to be needing a bunch of the ores from nuclear craft. Matter of fact, we might take care of that as part of today's episode. One of the things I want to do today, we're going to work on getting our last two sets of hearts. Green hearts, I've got all this stuff set for autocraft already. We can put the green hearts in there. I don't know why I have them set for autocraft, because we don't necessarily need it. But in order to make these, we got everything that we need except for one item. Shulker shells. So that is what we are going to go do. We are going to go find us an end city and get us some shulker shells. Let's put all this stuff away. I think we got everything we need. So let's head to the end. Alright, so we've killed the Ender Dragon, what, twice? I think it is. So we've got a couple portals that we can go through here. Doesn't matter which one. We will just head through one and see what comes of it. That didn't work out real well for me. There we go. Now we're getting somewhere. So basically, actually, while I'm here, I probably need to get a few more of these. We're going to be got to get Voidcraft done again here soon. Basically, I just need to fly around and see if we can find an end city. There's no nice, easy way of going about doing it. It's just more or less going in a direction and getting lucky. And there we go. That is what we are looking for. I'm hoping we can get enough shulkers here. We need 20 shells is what we're going to need in order to do both sets of hearts. Let's turn this on. Let's put this down here so we can keep an eye on what we need. And let's go through here. I hear them. Quit. Where is that one shooting me from? So what kind of loot we got? Nothing that we necessarily need, but we'll take it just because. Shulker vial, dark bow. Oh, that's which one was getting me. So we got 7. I'm really hoping we can get it all from this one city. And he disappeared. Why you gotta be like that? We'll get a few of these. I don't know if we're going to make the extra utilities. Minor or not. Quit teleporting. You're making my job a lot harder. Nothing in the ender chest. Ugh. So we've got half of what we need. Now we just need to get the rest of it. I hear you up here. There you are. There's 12. I see another one over here. So what are these used for other than that? Doesn't look like much. So that's kind of good to know. I see some more. These guys are aggravating. Quit. Oh. Get out of the roof. Some more good stuff. Some more good stuff. We've got our 20, so let's just head home. Actually, before we do that, we do have the ship over here. Let's go get us our elytra rings. I don't know if we're going to need it for anything in here, but we'll at least grab it and see. Plus, we'll take all the goodies. There we go. These have any uses other than making the core? No. None. Alright, so let's head back home. Alright, so we're back home. I don't know why I walked over here. I don't know why I can't spell. So we need to make our 10 green hearts. Wait, let's just cancel that. Let's go ahead and make 20 of those. Got everything that we need. It's going to have to craft the other 10 of them anyways to craft the blue ones. So there is our 10 green hearts. So we have that. That is really loud. Alright, so now we need to craft the 10 blue hearts. And there we go. We've got that quest complete. And we've got 10 more hearts. But we can't put those on anywhere. Yeah, we can. We can there. Beautiful. Now, there is a heart amulet. I don't know how this thing works. But I wonder if we can make it. Let's make the pattern for it. We should still have everything we need to make it. I think we got one extra shulker shell. Available, one missing, one. Shoot. Alright, so a bit of hiccup in my recording there. We made the heart amulet. I thought we could craft one of these, went back, got it. Thought we could add it and stack it where we only had to. The way it says is you can use this for all the hearts instead of having to just use one slot. The only problem is you can only use one amulet. So we only wind up getting 4 sets of hearts instead of all of this. So not worth it. We'll put that away. And then we made growth crystal. I took our tier 2. No, we made it. No, I didn't take that one. I've got the stuff in here from Lordcraft. We made a bunch of these shards of water to make a tier 1 growth crystal. Tier 2 we'd already made together. Lily pads of fertility, fertile essence. We've got all that stuff inside of our mob farm. I don't have any more of the cactus because I've only done enough to make one more. And then of course we've got the end crystals set up on AutoCraft. I took 2 of the growth accelerators that we have underneath there, and the Enderium glass. This stuff, we had some stuff left over. I made some hardened glass, which easy enough to make. You don't have to use silver glass. You can use any hardened glass. And I used made an Enderium blend, which we'd already made some before. So we've got that quest complete, and we've got another section of this complete. Now the tier 3 growth crystal. I really don't have much of a. These things are nice. Don't get me wrong. They are really nice. But they're a pain in the butt to make. We've got enough of the crystals to make a half a stack of them, I guess. Because it takes 2 of those. This part of it is the pain to make. The rest of them, well, this is not terrible other than cactus green. But we've got the imaginary time block that we've already done, so there's no point in really making it. We'll use it here, but that's it. So we do have another section complete. As far as our next section goes, this section is still stuff that we've got to work on. We've got, matter of fact, maybe that's what we ought to look at doing. Setting up Neutronium. At least getting it going. Because we're going to need quite a bit. Neutronium Collector is a ultimate crafting recipe. I think I've got this thing taught everything that we need for it. I do. Awesome. So we need craft one of these. Just because we need it for quest. We need to craft one of these. Because we need it for a quest. I thought. I guess I'd already made those. Oh, there we go. Now we're catching up. Alright. So our ultimate crafting table. This is going to be a lot of stuff. So it might take a minute to do. I don't know. Let's watch it. It's crafting a lot of the luminescence. We've got a lot of black iron. Of course, we've got black iron taken care of. It's crafting. We've got it stored in blocks. It's crafting it down. And that was easy enough. And our book is going nuts. Because we made the crystalline crafting components before we made the emerald crafting components. So those are done. That's done. This is done. That is done. It's beautiful. That it gets us to where we can actually start looking at. We're a long way from it because we got to get into all this stuff before we can do this, but we can at least get this stuff taken care of. So, Neutronium Collector, Neutron Collector. We're going to need a bunch of quartz blocks, a bunch of iron blocks. We're going to need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 crystal matrices. Going to need 5. And we've got everything we need for this. It's going to take a minute to craft. One thing I've learned is the extended crafting, the auto crafting does take a minute to do. So let's get our iron. Let's get redstone blocks. Do these have, none of that stuff has EMC. And we're going to need some quartz. Alright, so all we're waiting on now is our crystal matrix. Is that all of them? Yep, that's all of them. So we should be able. There we go. Neutron Collector. Now, this is going to take a while to do. But we've got it. We can let this thing go. We've got the Neutronium crux. In order to do that, all we need to do is get 4 ingots. So we can let this run for a while. Actually, we're going to need more than 4 ingots. We are going to need 8 total ingots. That's alright. We've still got plenty of work to do. I can, off camera, make a few more of these and set them up. Just to let them start collecting. That is a doable thing. So that is complete. We're taking our first steps towards getting into our ultimate crafting. Matter of fact, while we're at it, we're all over the place today. This is not nowhere where I wanted to be today. we can probably make this right here. So it's 2, 4, 6, 8, 10 crystal matrices. Can we do that? No. Not enough fiery ingots. Okay, maybe we won't do that just yet. I'm going to have to grow some stuff. Alright, so we still got a few minutes. Let's me figure out what we're going to finish with. Actually, I know exactly what we're going to do. We need to look at two different things. One is actually no, just one. Let's get into mechanism. We need to make a few things. I want to get our digital miner going. At least one of them. So there's that. We need to make a couple of these. We need to make that shouldn't take too long to do. There's that one. There's that one. I'm hoping that this... Put that there, this here, and what else is it we need? A atomic alloy. That, not bad. So there is our robot. That quest actually completed. Where is mechanism? Mechanism. There we go. Robot. Alright, so next up is our digital miner. So this shouldn't be too bad to make. We have none of that stuff. Steel casing. We can make one of those. 2 atomic alloys. Easy enough. We're going to need a few more of those. There we go. So 2 teleportation cores. Actually, we probably could have auto-crafted them because I think I've got those on auto-craft. I do. And put that there, that one there, and this one here, and boom, we've got the digital miner. Give me my quest. It's not going to give it to me. Well, I just went ahead and run the command to do it because it just wasn't going to give it to me. So that quest is now complete. We've actually almost done with mechanism. So we've got crate, we've got quantum entangler porter for power. Now we can go set this thing up. I'm going to actually set this up on a as a recipe. So we can make more of these because we're going to need a few of these in different dimensions. But for now, we are going to head to Landia. No, not Landia. We're going to head to the Deep Dark. So let's go in here. Alright, so now that we're here, let's head down. Not necessarily too worried about none of these guys. Looks like most of them are just... Alright, there's something shooting me that I don't see. get this. Let's just go down here in a little safe spot, and we'll set this thing up. Now I'm stuck. Alright, so we can place this thing down. There we go. It's nice and pretty. Let's get us a little bit of light here. So we've got a power input spot. Let's put power. We want it set to this. We want side config, energy, auto eject on. All that done. This thing should have plenty of power. We want upgrades. We want some energy upgrades for now. I don't want to do the speed upgrades, just the simple fact of we don't have that kind of power. So we'll let those go in. We want to set this thing to silk touch. It's one of the reasons why, because all of our ores we can double. This is not going to double it. So we want to set a filter. So config the radius. Alright, so now we've got it. I had to change the configs. Let's stop this, reset, config, set the minimum to 0, max 100, so it should go a little bit above where we're at now, and it's got 28,000 of these to mine. So it should auto output. Oh, I hit the wrong button. I don't have a clue what that was. Actually, it outputs out the back. Auto eject. Alright, so that's going to get that. That's going to silk touch that. We need a chunk loader. Alright, we're back. I had to move it. Once again, I am terrible at going, oh, hey, we need to be paying attention to what chunks we're putting this in. So, because I made just a spot loader. There's no sense of loading up a whole bunch of stuff. This will just load the chunk that it's in and nothing else. So, but this will allow us to get all the different ores. I don't think any of the landcore ores spawn here outside of thorium. So we're going to set up either this, one of these, or a builder in Landia. So, but with that, that's it. So, I hope you guys enjoyed the episode. I thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye!